Huge game, big home game. I think the environment's always good to give them a little bit of credit. Even when it's at their place, it's always good. I think of it genuinely as another game. I think of it as like a huge swing game. We don't win this game, and the way the outlook of the conference looks for the rest of the season, we might not have a great shot at making even the tournament. And it's just another team that we have to beat. They have a few key players. They don't have a set guy who's going to get them goals or anything. They're a well-rounded, average team. So to say, they're not going to beat themselves. We are similar to Central in the way that we don't typically beat ourselves, and that we're a relatively well-rounded team like them. So what we have to do is just go at them. I think we're the more talented team. They have a decent amount of returners, but they have some new guys coming in who might be shaky, might be good. They stay organized. They're not going to, as I said before, they're not going to beat themselves. It's going to be a game where we have to rely a little bit more on our creativity. I think the atmosphere is always good when we play Central, no matter whether it's football, soccer,
Welcome to Indianola, Iowa, the home of the Simpson Storm. It is about 61 degrees here in Buxton Stadium. Today we have an ARC matchup, one between the Simpson Storm and the Central Dutch. The Storm are looking to bounce back after a loss last week, while the Dutch are looking to continue their win streak. Last year, this was a 1-1 tie. After Simpson won off of a deflection off a player, Central responded, tying the game. Now, this history has gone Simpson's way largely, 22, 12, and 5. Last loss was 2019 2-1 loss here in Bill Buxton. They have been 3-0-2 ever since. For Simpson to be successful in this game, they're going to have some of their key players get involved. You think people like number 7, the senior, Mitchell Dixon, or he's going to have to be involved heavily. He's got 6 goals on the season. He's their leading scorer. He's going to need to be involved. Ian McCray might have to get some involvement. Number 3, he's got 3 goals on the season, ties for number 2. The junior, number 9, Tim Sedlock, leads the team in assists. He's got 4 on the season. And then Zach Klein is also a very reputable player on this team. Number 13, you might hear his name get called a lot. He has 3 goals on the season and 3 assists. Central, they don't have one guy that's going to burn you on his own, but they work as a really good unit. This is a team that has 9 goal scorers, but not a single one that has more than 2 goals. This is a very balanced team offensively and defensively. It is a we and not me. This team will work hard, and they will not beat themselves. You have to go out and beat them. Central has an advantage in one area. It's defense. Simpson has 46 saves so far this season and averages 4.1 saves a game. That is tied for the 3rd highest in the ARC. Central has 21 saves this season and averages 2.1 a game. That is tied for last in the ARC, or least in the ARC. That is just the opportunities of which a team is scoring, or it has the shots on you. Now that is an incredible stat for your goalkeeper to have 46 saves, but that just shows that the opportunity. And soccer is a game of opportunity, and whoever capitalizes on opportunity tonight could very well win this game, or it could be a tie. These games have come either to a win or a tie in the past for the Storm these past 5 years. Simpson is going off of a 2-game losing streak. They haven't won since September 19th against Cornell here at Buxton Stadium, where they went 3-0. Central started off the year rough. It was 1-2-2. But since a loss to number 16, St. Olaf, which was 5-0, they have outscored opponents 7-1. And they have gone 4-0-1. This is a must-win game for the Storm, though. It's a big rivalry game, an ARC matchup, and if they have any hope for the tournament, they have got to win this one and keep that momentum rolling. So Simpson's not just going to kneel over, and Central does not have a good track record against the Storm. So this is going to be a really big game for both these teams, big rivalry, an electrified crowd. Both these teams are going to bring their A game today.
Number 4, Sal Fracciani.
court here in Buxton Stadium. Tonight, the Simpson Storm are playing the Central Dutch. They are up 1-0 off of a goal by Mitchell Dixon, assisted by Zach Klein. Early, it was all Central, really. They had control of possession. They were not giving Simpson any chance to get it on their side of the offensive field. That changed about 13 minutes in, and the momentum shifted. Simpson was making pushes. It was still very kind of clean between both teams, but Simpson was making more of a push. And then at that 23-minute mark, Simpson made that goal, or 21-minute mark, Mitchell Dixon gets it in. That goal, and things change. Simpson's getting control of the possessions, but the shots are still going to the Dutch. This was something in pregame that we talked about. They will get more saves. Simpson right now has 4 saves, and the Dutch have 8 shots on goal, or shots by period. The Storm only have 5, and the Dutch only have 2 saves. That is about the average that both teams has coming into a game. This allows more opportunity, but the amazing goal play of Nate Hersom. The transferring back in, he played here freshman year, now he's transferring back in to Simpson. The momentum shift happened. There was a lot of stuff for Central coming out the gate, and now that momentum has shifted. What will happen in the second half, nobody knows. But right now, Simpson's got some momentum going in here. It's a bit of a stalemate sense. Both have some momentum going on both sides, but right now, Storm are up 1-0, and we'll see what happens in the second half.
Run south! Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Postgame here at Bill Buxton Stadium. I'm Elijah Davis. The Storm and the Dutch have tied here 2-2 after a last-minute goal by Alan Martinez. It was quick coming out of the gate after halftime, and Central really kind of took control of the game. They were really controlling the time of possession. They had momentum. Everything was going their way. They got a quick goal. About 2 minutes, 57 seconds left. Central gets another goal. They go up. But last minute, 1 minute, 31 seconds left, Alan Martinez scores a goal right off the left side and gets it in there. Sneaks one in, and that we're tied. And that's how the game would end. The Dutch still controlled opportunities, having 17 total shots, but to the Storm's 8. But ultimately, the amount of goals that went in for both sides were the same. And Nate Hersom was really in on it. He was knocking out balls. He was doing everything all night long that he needed to do to keep his team in the running. Because again, Central really controlled that possession, that time of field, but it was really a good effort by the Storm and by goalkeeper Hersom. This wasn't a clean game either. There was a whole bunch of fouls, each team committing exactly 8 fouls. It was not a clean game. There was a lot of pushing, shoving. You didn't even know if you were watching soccer or if you were watching gridiron football. This was really a good, well-rounded game between two teams in the ARC. Simpson has a long way to go if they want to stay in the contention for the ARC tournament. Central is still up there near the top of the list, and there's still a lot of ARC play left. But it is a bleak outlook for Simpson if they do want to make it to the ARC tournament. I'm here with Sal Fratiani, defender for the Storm. So what does a game like this kind of like mean?
You always want to win these type of games. It's a rivalry game, so It sucks tying, but a tie's not the worst thing. But really would have boosted our momentum for the rest of the season.
They really got up there late in that game, and you did really good on defense for a lot part of that game. A lot of time they were like pushing at you on at the Storm, and you kind of pushed back a lot of that time. How does like playing in this matchup? What does that feel like?
It's always great playing out there with my guys and fighting for the team, fighting for Simpson. So it's always great just being out there with my guys, and we got to find ways. Like you said, they push at us, but we found a way to push back in the last minute and a half to score a goal to tie it up.
What does this outcome mean for the Storm?
Means that our season's not over quite yet. We've tied one in conference and lost the other two, so we still have a fighting chance for sure. And I got faith in my guys that we can turn it around and still win the league.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.